actually coming on a little bit later than what I had anticipated this evening, so I don't know how many will have joined us here, but I know we're in a time of uncertainty this week, as usual, and thought I would get over here and do a collective reading for everyone. Just to give you an idea of what I see going on. There's Kim, there's Dutch, Rose, Love, Hope, Hope. Yes, we got y'all coming in. A little later than I had planned on this evening, but I have just finished your videos for next week. They are uploading as we speak, so they should be available to you by tomorrow morning. Um, what we're doing is just a collective, as you say, for a general for everyone. Feeling pretty good. Thank you. Hi, Rose. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Dorothy. So, what we're looking at is changes on the home front, getting things under control. A little bit of a temper, a little quick glimpse of a temper there, money coming in. There is going to be a time sometime this week, and I think it's like midweek to late week, that you're going to have to stand up and voice your opinion. So yeah, hey Debbie, yeah, kind of a surprise for everyone. And then it's that finding that balance of voicing your opinion and thinking before you speak. So what I want to say there is choose your words wisely. So we have a new beginning coming into next week. So not right now, dear. I want to do a collective reading for everyone. So yeah, we do have. I say that more than once. So I would definitely say there's going to be a quick glimpse of the temper. Now, what I did last week was I did two sets of the rider deck. We're going to do a little bit of that this evening with the two sets. Got the abundance cards to give us a general guidance, and wrap up with my deck. But I had to tell y'all that I think this is a sign. This is the Six of Swords. Okay, this Six of Swords has been missing for a very, very long time. Not from the deck that I use now or the one I've been using, but a prior deck. So this Six of Swords has been MIA for over a year. It just kind of turned up today. So I think that's pretty significant. This is the card where I say we're leaving the troubled water and headed to the calm water, and that could be travel by water, and that we're not traveling alone. Hey, Alex. But my biggest thing, hi Sharon, my biggest thing is that, yes, my reminder of my meds. I did take them. So here's the thing. What I see with this is not only is there travel by water, but not only are we leaving the troubled waters and going to the calm, I think it's significant because as of today, we've had such uncertainty. Coming in Virginia, our schools are closed for the remainder of the year. I think that was a prejudgment that could have done without. I know not a lot of other states have done it as well. And I think I've told you before, things are going to get crazy. And I think today, Monday, you've seen the beginning of crazy. And by Friday, you will probably be right there. So we'll take a look at that as well. But right now, we're going to do a collective on everyone of just the general reading. I'm going to start with the angels, kind of set the tone. Hi, Molly. But yeah, I thought this one would be significant because this car has been MIA for over a year. So yeah, Debbie's on lockdown. Oh my heavens. We're all going to be on lockdown. So Michigan is another state I take has been on lockdown. Already got summer vacation. Okay, we're going to start with three cards from the Angels of Abundance just to kind of set the tone to see where we're headed with this reading. Oh, I love when we do abundance cards and get abundance cards. That's awesome. So the first one I pulled here is take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you're ready to follow your divine guidance in new territories as you leave behind the which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And guys, this is kind of what we had. Dorothy's on lockdown in Connecticut. My goodness. This is kind of what I'm talking about. You've got to view this as opportunities. Opportunities to rest, opportunities to get things done. It's going to be hard, but we can do it. Next, we have visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Okay? Very powerful words there. Okay? Especially where it says, hold a steady vision, to hold a steady vision. And I think that's just what we're having to do, is to hold that steady vision and to know that if you're on lockdown and if you're at home, do you remember what I posted, that Psalms 10? I posted that. It says that he would bring no plague to your dwelling. So the fact that you're in your dwelling might not be a bad thing. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. Keep it positive, people. Words of abundance. Don't let this time frame bring you down. It's temporary. Okay? May get a little crazy, or may seem to get a little crazier before we're out of it, but it's temporary. So, with that said, let's start with what we need to know, and that's for everyone. We as a family, we as this YouTube family, what do we need to know? We start with the Star, followed by the Queen of Cups. Yes, it will pass. And we have the Two of Cups, Two of Wands, that Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So let me break this down. You know you're going to get three more. Starting with the Star. The Star is us. We are the shining stars, guys, okay? This is telling us that we're going to get more than one wish granted, okay? What we want will happen. Then we have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is showing stability, grounded, getting things under control. Could also represent a Leo, but getting things under control. And then we have a union, okay? Now, for my singles out there, this could be important as far as a new union, but for my couples, it's the strengthening of the bond. And for some of you, this is just the fact that we're coupled up in the houses, you know? You're in the dwellings, but whatever, it's going well. I see a lot of positivity. Yes, Tammy, yes. Dorothy, yes. So, I mean, it's kind of like I told someone this morning, now is the time to just sit back and watch him work. See what he's going to do with this. Moving forward, there is the Two of Wands. It's kind of like, well, here we are. We're holding that world. Where are we going from here? What's going to happen? Like I said, it's a time of uncertainty, but it's also a time of positivity. Ten of Pentacles, okay? Answering a lot of your questions. Yes, you are financially stable. Yes, you will be financially stable. And let me elaborate on that. Yes, I know the stimulus check was turned down this morning. There will be stimulus. There will be bailouts. There will probably be both, and some of your bills will be paid. You are not going to be left hanging. You will get your unemployment. You are going to be able to make it, okay? And they're going to make sure that you make it. So anyone holding on to any negativity regarding finances, cut it loose. Just cut it loose. Okay. Nine of Wands, showing that you're overwhelmed. Well, guys, I think we're human. You're allowed to be overwhelmed. Moving forward from there is the Eight of Cups. We have the Lover's card. So we're coming in strong in the love life. And we have the King of Swords. So what do we have in the Eight of Cups? And the Eight of Cups is looking over the past. Don't get stuck there. Okay? It's okay to look over the past. It's not okay to get stuck in the past. We want to push forward. We want to push forward for the future. Okay? The Lovers, strong in the love life, good communication. Saw that here with the Two of Cups. It's got to be all about the love right now. You know, even if we're a small percentage that can make it about the love right now, it can make a big difference. Okay. And we have the King of Swords. That is that sharp tongued person, the person that may want to beat up or lash out at us, things of that nature. This is also a Libra type temperament. So I saw two signs here, a Leo and a Libra. Don't let them bother you. I don't see a confrontation. I don't see a confrontation coming up. So if someone wants to be bitter and angry and vent about what we're going through and all the crazy we're going through, come back at them with love. You know, kill them with kindness. What they going to do with that? What are they going to do with that? All right, now let's clarify this with the other deck, which is the same deck. Okay, because I think we enjoyed doing that last week, or let's say I enjoyed doing that last week. So we're going to see where we get at this week with it. So on our first group of cards, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Star, and we have the Queen of Cups. So what I want to see is if we can go a little bit further with this, because this was showing us that we get more than one wish, that we're grounded and centered, and that there's the happy union. And I want to go back and see now if I can go a little bit further with that. Well, pull three on that, and one of them was the next group of cards. We got the Ten of Pentacles again. Okay, it's driving home, guys. We're financially fine. Okay, everybody, all of you, everybody, we are financially fine. It's driving it home. This is, like I said, it was we're clarifying these three here of the wishes granted, the stability, and the union or the love. And we have the stability. Yes, this is collective. And this is the stability, and this is getting things under control, and there's some delay in plans. But then we have the Ten of Cups, okay? And the Ten of Cups is the happy home. Look at the family, look at the children, look at the home. This is more than one more than one offer being made. Now, guys, you've got two tens here. There's two ones and two zeros. Ones, new beginnings. Zeros, infinity. Okay? So this is more than Jackie telling you that it's going to be okay, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so up next, what we had was we had that Ten of Pentacles. We had the Two of Wands showing, you know, we're wondering where we're headed from here. And we've got that Nine of Wands showing that we're feeling a bit overwhelmed. So let's clarify that. Let's go a little bit further here. Where are we going with this? All right. Y'all gonna love this, okay? What card did I have in every deck? What card did I say resurfaced after a year? Look what just come up. There's your Six of Swords. There is your Eight of Cups, which we also have in this reading. And there is your Two of Pentacles, okay? So what we got going on here, leaving the troubled waters into the calm, the travel by water, the traveling not alone. The one I told you, just this was a card I lost out of the previous deck, and resurfaced today. It is here. It is here to tell you that everything is just fine. Then we have the Eight of Cups that come out in the next spread. There's the Eight of Cups. There it is again. And what is this telling us? Don't get stuck in the past. It's okay to visit there, but it's not okay to get stuck. And it is telling you, if you are currently balancing money right now, if you're currently juggling, well, so is the United States. Okay? Look at the background. It's going up and down. It's going up and down. It's going up and down. It's okay. Yes, they turned down the stimulus today. There will be BLS, there will be stimulus, and there will be bills paid. That's three things I see occurring. Okay? So it's going to be better than what you're anticipating. But those are the ones that we pulled to clarify that. And I'm going somewhere with this so you guys will know. Because we're going up and down. What, honey?
These are for you.
Okay. We're going to go with another ones. All right, now what we're going to clarify here is this is where we had that Eight of Cups. I'm not getting stuck in the past. Hush, no, we're not. Not getting stuck in the past. This is the King of Swords. This is that person with the sharp tongue. And before that, we had the Lover's card, strong in the love life.
Yep,
Okay? So, yeah. YouTube, babe. You can watch on YouTube. So we're going to clarify those three. Out. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the King of Swords again. And we have the Five of Wands. Okay? So here we have the Ace of Cups. With the Lovers, there's the new beginning of love. Here's the King of Swords. That's that person with the sharp tongue that I said may very well lash at you, but I don't see anything coming from it. And here we have the Five of Wands. Okay, and the Five of Wands telling us, yes, there's still obstacles. And what we're going through together as a country, no, we're not out of it yet. Or worldwide, we're not out of it yet. And then just for fun, I want to clarify our Six of Swords because this seems to be the gist of our reading tonight along with those angels. So let's see what that Six of Swords is trying to tell us. Six of Swords saying we have an offer of assistance, saying there's a union, and saying that there's a good business deal. Okay? This was our source card. There is an offer. There's the unexpected offer. There is the happy union. And there is a good business deal. Okay? And over, it has told us that we're going to be fine financially. So yeah, we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to my deck here, my personal deck. And we're going to take this down a little bit further as what we have broke down. We're going to keep rolling with it and see where we come out here. So in this first group of cards, what it's telling us is there's that union. There is us as the stars. There's more than one wish. There's grounded. There's stability. There's love, love, love. Taking control of the situation. And we've got money. Now, what do we need to know on that? Excuse me. The clarity and dawning of a new day. Endings and or closure. And an Aries. That's taking all of this just a step further. Yes. I did say a good business deal. There is a good business deal. Okay? Now, if we lay these out this way and I come down with them, which would be this direction, this is what we end up with. We end up with the Two of Cups, the happy union, the getting things under control, and the clarity of a new day. This direction, we get the Queen of Cups, grounding and stability, a Leo energy. We get that offer, that happy home. The Ten of Cups is what everyone is striving for. And we have endings and closure, which is like your death card. That's a strong, there's going to be endings, there's going to be closure, there's going to be new beginnings. And then we come out with this one of, we are the star. We have more than one wish granted. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Perhaps that's what we're wishing for, is the money. Ten of Pentacles being the highest money card in the deck. And for some of you, what's going to resonate with that is an Aries, which is a fire sign. And ironically, I can tell you this, just a sneak peek on Aries video for next week. One thing I saw, Aries, you are the sign totally stressing over money and you need to let that go. So that may have something to do with that as well. So upcoming next, we are clarifying our next group of cards, which was Ten of Wands of being overwhelmed. There was the Ten of Pentacles, the money there again. The Two of Wands of waiting for the world to turn. The Six of Swords that had popped out of leaving those troubled waters and going into the calm. The Eight of Cups of not being stuck in the past, and the Two of Pentacles to show that we are juggling financially. So we're going to clarify that with this deck. See what we need to know. New beginning, dig for patience, and a Cancer. So what that looks like here, it looks like you are completely overwhelmed. You have that Six of Swords, that energy of leaving the troubled waters and going into the calm with a new beginning. Then we have, there again, it reappeared, that Ten of Pentacles, the highest financial card in the deck. Then we have that Eight of Cups. And that Eight of Cups is showing us that not to get stuck in the past. And this is coming in hard on that Eight of Cups. We got that Eight of Cups twice. Was dig for your patience. Okay? There's the money, guys. There's the worry of the past. Dig for your patience. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. And I think it's coming more than what you anticipated. Okay? So then we have the Two of Wands, which is, where are we going from here? Then we come in with another two, which is juggling, and the two indicating a little bit of delays. We've got two twos there back to back. And we're coming in where a Cancer may resonate with some of you guys. Okay? So, yeah, there is some uncertainty right now, but you have to know it's going to even out. All right, coming up into our next card is where we have twice. We have the King of Swords, that Libra type temperament, that's someone that wants to lash out of us. We have the Lover's card to show that we're strong in the love life. We've got that Eight of Cups again of don't get stuck in the past. And we have that Five of Wands to show that, unfortunately, there are still some obstacles. So let's see if we can clarify that and see where we're headed from there. Alrighty. What we have here, sudden change and then it will flow naturally. That's with our King of Swords. This is with someone that wants to lash out at us. This is with more obstacles to go. What does it say? Sudden change. That goes with that whole dig for your patience when it comes to the money. There's going to be quick and sudden changes, and they're going to be to the better. Then, our next card, we have Spring. Well, guys, what time frame are we in? Imagine that. We're in spring. There is the Lover's card. There is that person, again, sharp tongue lashing out of us. When is the time frame? It is spring. And then we come up here and we have that Eight of Cups that don't get stuck in your past. We have that Ace of Cups that says a new beginning in love. And then it says, be warned of your surroundings. Stay your butts at home, people. Do your part. Don't be spreading it. Y'all need a good movie to look up. Look up Outbreak. Not to scare you, but it does show you how a virus spreads, how it spreads to one to another. And we're going to go over that here in a minute. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to clarify this too, because, we've got that random Six of Swords. And with that, we have 3 cards. So we're going to see if it'll take us further than that. All right. Clarifying the good business deal. Help is on the way. And don't forget the center of this card was the Six of Swords. Okay? Six of Swords again. We had the Page of Cups showing that someone was going to make an offer to us. There it is. It's someone you already know. Okay? Using that same Six of Swords as our source, there was again the Two of Cups showing the happy energy, happy couple. What does it say? Entertainment and a joyful outing. There is a get together. Remember, 2 or more people, it's legal. That's under 10. Go for it. Have someone over. Okay, so now I'm going to clarify on 3 cards each. We got 3 angels that were the source of our reading. Alrighty. Take a divinely guided chance. We're telling us to take a chance. Let's see what we have with that. Taking a divinely guided chance says there is new doors opening. Okay? It says there's a high drive for success and commitment, vows, living together. Ooh, engagements, things of that nature. Take a divinely guided chance. So as the source of your reading of what this is telling you about, this is your love life. And what did I tell y'all at the beginning of this? You know, if someone wants to come at you with hatred and attitude or whatever, kill them with kindness and kill them with love. It's all about the love. All right, next angel we had was visualize abundance in all forms. Let's see if we can go a little further with that. Visualizing abundance of all forms. We have the signing of a legal contract or a document. We have winter. And we have summer. Do I think, and everybody's asking me this, do I think this is going to drag on all year? No, I think it's going to be over in the summer. Okay? That's visualizing the abundance in all forms, and I hope that's what it's indicating. It's going to be gone sooner than we realize. Words of abundance. What do we mean by that? What can we clarify on those words of abundance? Words of abundance. Throwing down with a Virgo. Low self-esteem. And new opportunities. Okay? This brings up an awesome thing. Words of abundance. You can uplift people. You can uplift people by what you post on social media. You can uplift people by just placing a phone call and let them know that you're thinking about them and that everything is going to be all right. Okay? Words of abundance. New opportunities. Take this as an opportunity to help someone out. Like I said, take it as an opportunity to spread that love. But overall, guys, what we said here and did tonight, we did 4 decks. Okay? I saw nothing negative in 4 decks. What I did see is the money's coming. Okay? There will be money. There will be relief. And like I said, what do I see as a psychic? I see the stimulus. I see the bailouts. And I see bills being paid. Don't see a reason for stress. Y'all remind me of that when I am stressing, okay? Now, what else do I see? It's told us that we have to dig for our patients. It is what it is. You know? And this is, you know, this is in our now. I see somebody ask me, was this for like our week? Yeah, because I think this week you're going to see a whole lot of crazy surface. It's just Monday. I think by Friday or Saturday, you're going to see a whole lot of crazy surface. And, you know, you're going to see more and more go on lockdown. Now, let me explain to you when I say lockdown is not a bad thing and how this virus works, okay? If the virus is airborne, which it can be airborne from what they're saying 30 minutes to 3 hours, okay? It can stick to plastic and metals from 3 to 5 days. It has an incubation period of 21 days. So let's say I went out to buy laundry detergent or whatever, okay? And I picked the virus up maybe off my shopping cart. Okay? Well, I don't know I have it, but I gave it to 10 people that I come in contact with, whether I stop to get gas, or stop to pick up something to eat, or I'm standing in line. Okay? So, right. Yeah, hair, clothes, all of that. So I've given it to 10 people. Maybe I went through the drive through. Okay? Maybe it's airborne. So maybe I gave it to the person at the drive through who just gave it to 10 employees inside. But let's just say that me as a person that out on my 2 hour run, I caught it and I infected 10 people. Okay? Well, those 10 people went out and infected between 15 and 20, unbeknown to them. And then those 15 or 20 people went out and infected another 15 people. This is how it goes. This is how it's spreading. This is why it's out of control. Um, and like I said, if you want a good analogy of it, look up the movie Outbreak. I think we found it on Netflix, just to show you how a virus does spread. But my thing of it is, until they lock us all down, and until they clean everything, and I'm talking about the streets and the exteriors of buildings and all this nonsense, and just deodorize and disinfect everything, is what it's going to take to get control of it. Yeah, they're talking about hot lemon water, vinegar, things like that. It's a good way to fight it. What they're not reporting is over 82,000 people have survived this. Okay? And the ones that are surviving it will tell you that it's not as bad as the flu. So don't panic, but what you need to panic, and where I say if you're part of the problem, recognize it. Okay? Your kids are out of school. Your kids are out of school, not for you to drag them out everywhere. They're out of school for a reason. Okay? Be warned of that. That is true, Debbie. That is very true. So the thing about it is even though, like, let's say I'm healthy and I can't get it, what if you unintentionally affected someone that is elderly? What if you unintentionally come into somebody that has cancer, may not even know they have cancer? You see what I'm saying? That's Don't be part of the problem. We have idiots lined up around a Costco building on Saturday. For what? For what? What is it that you possibly needed so bad that you had to go out there and stand in line with everybody? They're saying if you gave the stores a week just to get caught up, they would do that. They would be caught up and stocked. So, and I really put fault on the managers of these stores for not putting control on this when it first got out of hand. Ha ha! Alice, do not pull the string on my back about the toilet paper. It was all I could do not to put that post up on Facebook that said it was respiratory and not aspiratory. That was the funniest thing I'd ever read. It's like I went to bed that night knowing that we had the coronavirus, and I wake up the next morning and we have a worldwide shortage of toilet paper. And I'm like, did I miss something? Right. That's what I'm saying. Just be respectful of, yes, you may be bored. Here it is. Read it loud and clear. Dig for your patience. Let me go back. Yes, I gotta get a little preachy here. That God says, I will bring no plague to your dwelling. Okay? You're being sent to your dwelling. Just saying. Yes, love. Pass it on. Random acts of kindness. Be nice to one another. Right. Right. I mean, we may not agree with how they're handling it. I know each state is different. The thing of it is, they're doing something. I mean, you'd be concerned if you lived in a state that wasn't doing anything and let you run amok. Yeah, this is totally different from the swine flu or the bird flu or whatever you want to call it. But here's the thing. I don't know what the difference is. Jason, out. I don't know what the difference is. Okay, I don't know why we're handling it different, but let's look at 9/11. Okay, 9/11, this nation stepped up and took care of our families, our neighbors, and we came together as one. Here we are in 2020 and showed how selfish and greedy we were. Times have changed, so we don't know what's changed between the bird flu and this flu. So, and if you follow me on Facebook, yes, I have enjoyed posting my memes about the coronavirus. I can't help it. That's me. That's who I am. I've got to make fun of it. I've got to have fun with it. So don't take it that I don't care or anything, because I do. But guys, kill each other with kindness. Do something nice. If you're going to the store and there's an elderly person, ask them if there's something they can get. I mean, do they know how to call their prescriptions in? Do they have someone to pick them up for them? You know, there's just little things that can be done. I read a nice story yesterday of an elderly couple checking out a line, and the cashier said, "Did you find everything that they needed?" They said, "No, we didn't get any toilet paper." And someone behind it had it in their cart and gave it to them. I'm just saying, people, we can do better than what they've shown us. Now, granted, there's a lot of fake TV around, and I like to think it's fake TV to show that we are this selfish and greedy, because I really hate to see that we've come to that. I really do. God is not going to let you guys do without. Right? You know, kill them with kindness. Do what you're told. You know, do your part. I know you might get bored, but do your part. Come on, there is no reason that we are going to come out of this with dirty yards and dirty houses. Any way you look at it. Craft projects, you name it. We have the internet. We have YouTube. We have Netflix. Y'all got me. Come on now. You know, we're going to find something to do, and we're going to get through this together. The other thing I wanted to make mention of, first of all, our live is Wednesday night at 7 p.m. A lot of my live people are here. A lot of the YouTube family are here. If you've never joined us live, please do. You're all welcome. You're all invited. No, dear, I'm not. Just because my brain is kind of mush because I've done all your videos for next week. I may get on here tomorrow. It'll probably wait till Wednesday just to let you know. This week, you will see me come on live, on, off, because it is that time. It is time for me to run down all 12 zodiac signs for your monthlies of April. Should be interesting to see what those signs say. Next week's readings were not that bad, surprisingly. They were very optimistic. They looked very good, kind of like tonight's reading. I think tonight's reading on the collective was probably the messages that we needed to have. Yeah. And the other things I wanted to let you know, I've had several contact me over the weekend, and delighted to hear that I first thought maybe I was losing viewers and my viewers are not finding me. Notification bell, not working. And the only thing I can tell you is unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell again. Kind of reset it. Am I pissed about it? I am. But when you go to YouTube, they said everything works fine. Well, obviously, if I got all these people that I haven't seen in forever, and I mean months, and they haven't seen my videos in months, there is a problem there. The other thing, I've had a couple ladies approach me this weekend that this time last year, I ran a $100 reading special for 1 hour. Absolutely, let's put it in place. Let's put it in place starting now, running through April 30th. The other thing, I've held 2 tarot card workshops this month, and both were good. Now, of those workshops, I've got some that I've got to schedule in or another workshop. Some people have problems working Skype. Some have gotten sick. Some had kids to take care of. Just working in the ones that I didn't get to, because I'm not that type of person that's just going to take your money and say, oh, well, you missed the class. So what I'm going to do moving forward and how to prevent this, I've put a lot of thought into this. I think what I'm going to have to do is sit down and do a recording, an absolute, whether it's 2.5 hour, and edited of the tarot card workshop for download. So people moving forward, instead of having to book the class live, that they can download it and then email me any questions or anything I can clarify. Debbie was there. She knows I cover a lot. And I'm going to cover a lot, as one, as simply as I can cover it, and two, as much as I can get in on there. Okay? And it was over 2 hours. And I'm thinking that what I would do, that I could do this where people could purchase it as a download and keep it for reference. And then the ones that paid for the class in March, so that would include the ones from this past Saturday as well as the 7th. Those I'm going to give you access to that download too. That way you would have it. But moving forward, I'm finding it's going to be hard to get everybody together on a live session. I can't tell everybody how to work Skype because it depends on what device you're on. It depends on what country you're in. It depends on what service you're streaming. Your setup's going to be different than mine. We had problems getting Jackie in the room. We got Jackie in the room. I never did get Nikki in the room. I didn't even know Nikki was trying to get in the room. There was nothing there to let me know. Okay? So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to record it. It will be, like I said, it's going to be over 2 hours. I'm not going to lie. Same way with the spreads, I wrote them out on the sheet and how I did it. I would give you everything as if you were there live, but it will be a download purchase for you instead. And I'm going to share that with those that took the class here in March, so they will have it for reference to go back on. So that's going to change. What, honey?
He's not helping me find it.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that was it. The notifications, I apologize. I apologize. I'm thrilled to hear that I haven't lost people. People have lost me. And yeah, YouTube tells me there's no problem. Obviously, there's a problem if the notifications are not working. But during this whole home quarantine thing, well, obviously you're going to see me live, so I can do those live videos for the month of April. You guys are going to see me a lot. Sometimes I'll be warning, sometimes I won't. I'll just pop up, so who knows. So, no card pulling for night. Tonight was just a collective. It was about where we are as a group, where we are as a YouTube family. 4 decks. I think it looked awesome. Must be an on and off thing. See, like Alice. Alice cannot access Skype. That's preventing her from doing something I offer on Skype. This is why I do not offer readings on Skype. Skype infuriates me at times. Sharon does not have Skype. I have problems with doing readings on Skype because if we lose connection, it distracts me. It does. Yes, that's for this current week because, like I said, today is just Monday. I think it's gonna get a little crazy as we go through the week. Nobody panic. Dig for your patience. The money's gonna come. I've got more people today worried about stimulus checks and bailouts and things like that. I'm telling you, bailouts, stimulus, and bills paid. It's all gonna happen. But dig for the patience. Okay? So Jamie, I know you are, dear. I know you are. I will pull cards for everyone on Wednesday night. Wednesday night starts with, I will roll through all of the signs and then I'll pull cards for each of you individually. But right now, this was just a little bit of a bonus to get us all through the week, to know we're okay, we're on track. Just do what they say do. Love one another, love the people around you, and just let that be infectious for the week. Alrighty, guys, back to uploading tomorrow morning. It should be tomorrow morning. Your next week videos will be available. The ones that are up now are your current week. So take a look, enjoy, and of course, don't forget your dailies. So, yeah. You're welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me on such short notice. I didn't plan on being 9 o'clock getting here, but hey, at least I got here. So, see you guys. If nothing else, I'll see you Wednesday. I will try to see you tomorrow. Good night. Y'all have a great evening.